this is a really spur of the moment video, and it's just gonna be my thoughts about why black Americans, why do black Americans move to other countries, and especially when it comes to like South America or Africa. And this is something I've been seeing here and there. I've seen it's been on my radar. A lot of YouTubers who started new lives. They may have moved to Nigeria. They might have moved to South Africa. They might have moved to Colombia or Brazil. So, what is the reason? One of the reasons that I hear people say is that you can blend in. Obviously, there is a lot of black population in Brazil and in places like Colombia, and of course in Africa. You know, you're going to be the majority. But some of the reasons they give are just kind of a little bit melodramatic. Like, you know, they're running away from all the evil racism in America. Like, there isn't racism in Brazil, and there isn't, you know, social inequality in places like Colombia as well. But at the heart of it, I really think black people were not supposed to live in societies like the United States. I don't think we were meant to live in societies like the United States. And wherever there is a big diaspora of uprooted Africans that live in a sort of westernized society, they're going to have lots of issues. You look at Cape Town and look at the colored population. The coloreds are like the multi-generational slave descendant populations that live in certain areas of South Africa, mostly in places like Cape Town. They have pretty much all the same problems that black Americans have. And they were the ones who were most closest to apartheid and the whole white man system, the whole system that they had created over there in Africa. And because obviously, you know, they were slaves. So look at how they turned out. There's lots of poverty, there's lots of gangs, there's like tons and tons of organized crime in South Africa that has its roots in the colored population. And there is a crazy prison industrial complex and a crazy prison system over there in South Africa that yeah, it all has its roots back in in this western type of culture, in this western modeled culture, because you know it's South Africa is still in Africa, but it's modeled, it was modeled after western countries when it was being designed by, you know, the British and by the Dutch people. So I think I understand now why black people choose to move to other countries. I feel like they can live more natural lives. You can live a more natural life in Brazil or Colombia. That's going to be beneficial to your mental health in those particular places. And you might not have all the same accommodations that you may have in the United States, but I think the pace of life is better. I really do. And I see why it's becoming a more popular option for people. And if I had the money and I had the resources, I definitely would do it myself. I would try, you know. I would love to see how it's like. People just want to go where the love is and where people are focused on people first and foremost, not on their jobs, not on their careers or their money or any of the things that Western societies really motivate you for. Uh, a lot of these Latin American societies are more based around family and culture and like love, and I can see why people would want to immigrate over there, or even in African countries also. So that's all I have to say for now. People can chime in and can give your opinions about what you think, but that's just my thoughts over there.